Well, hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm sitting with Phil Jennings, the author of The Politically Incorrect Guide to the Vietnam War. Phil, thanks for joining me.
My pleasure.
Let's talk for just a minute about the Afghanistan war and what you see are the lessons of Vietnam. What is the principal thing? What's the one thing people most should learn from Vietnam and then apply in Afghanistan?
Well, one of the myths about Vietnam was that we lost it. That is a myth. We won that war militarily. And coming on with that myth is it was an unwinnable war. And I hear that a little bit about the Afghan war. It's just not true. The fact of the matter is that militarily there isn't any chance of us losing that war. But we can lose it the way we kind of lost the Vietnam War, and that is in the minds of the people, by simply losing track of the fact that we're in a cultural war, a war that we have to control and win in the hearts and minds of the old saying of the people, and that is that we're doing the right thing, and we have to have an administration that says we're going to win the war. It really breaks down to some fairly simple things. You have to have a president who is a commander-in-chief who says we're going to win this war because it's important to the American people and the free world. We still don't quite have that yet, and that certainly was a lesson in Vietnam. No one wanted to stand up until Richard Nixon saying, I'm not going to lose this war. We're going to win this war, and he then won that war over the next few years. In Afghanistan, we have to do the same thing. We simply have to commit to win the war, and we know that we can win the war militarily. So the other part of that is from the cultural standpoint of the fact that we're doing the right thing, that we need to be there, that we need to control that situation, that we need to have understanding in our American media of what the war's about. Then we need to just continue through until the war is won. And we don't need to be saying we're going to be home by June or 2 years or 18 months. It really is no material. If it's worth sending American troops to die in Afghanistan, it's worth staying until we win the war. And that's what we need to do.